Hello everyone. Back on the farm. This is a second day and we've been here all day, so I thought I'll give you an update of all the things that we managed to make work and some problems. So stay tuned for I guess the first of the rebuilding videos. I don't even know where this is going. But yeah, stay tuned. So yes, this is day number 2. So not in a row. Today's Friday and we were here last on Tuesday, so we can't come here every day because, as I mentioned in the last video, we evacuated to Melbourne. A lot of the areas around us is still kind of burnt and we can't actually stay anywhere that close, but that may change soon, we hope. So we're working on that angle. But first of all, I have to just say a massive thank you. Thank you. Because the last video I did because I thought all of you deserved to know what was happening, and then there was a call for help, well, not just for me but for the whole community, because we need it. We just had to drive down the road today, further up, which we didn't do last time we were here, and there's just so many buildings gone, including many houses. So we desperately want to help our neighbors, like desperately. So thank you so much for all of you that have supported. The comments, I have read all of the comments, at least up until this morning. They make me go on. The comments are so heartwarming, encouraging, positive. I can't thank you all enough. Genuinely, for the bottom of my heart. Yesterday morning in the motel room, I had a little cry in the bathroom because it was too overwhelming. I'm not used to receiving this kind of help, this kind of like support. I'm usually the one that does that. So this is new for me, and I'm certainly not saying no to it. It is really making a huge difference. So thank you all for that, first of all. But we are here and we are moving forward. Obviously not with any of the buildings, as you can see. That's going to be a while for some cleanup. Lots of you has asked to help with cleanup, and genuinely I am just so happy and appreciative of all of that. Is it going to happen? I don't know. I don't know how it's going to happen yet. We don't know. We just don't know. Also, we haven't found the llamas. Unfortunately, we have looked around. There's a lot of bunnies though, a lot of rabbits around, because we have a little bit of grass. You can see here a tiny bit that isn't burnt. Everything else is burnt, so there is some. So they've come in here, and that's okay. They can stay. We had some cows in the other day because all the fences are gone. So there's lots going on. Yeah, I think that's the update on that front. Okay, so let me show you the geeky stuff that we've made. Kind of, it's a start. It's a start. So yeah, okay. Let's look at that. All right, so you can hear we've got a generator. I hope you can hear me. It's pretty loud, but the electrician came this morning and put on this generator plug, which we had on the shed before, but of course there's no workshop or shed anymore. So that's now powering the house directly. As you can see, we got lights. Yay, there's lights. And that was delivered this morning. That is good for when we're here. Obviously we can't fill it up when we're not here because we can't be here all the time just yet. But we have a generator. We have power, so we can do things. So that's the first step. Yay! So the second part of it, sort of plan B or backup, I don't know what you want to call it, but I bought these 3 solar panels. So there's 3 200 watt panels. Some really good friends, and you know who you are, lend us these frames that we can have them on. So this is not perfect by any means, but we have solar panels and they are connected with these Anderson plugs and whatever. These are just camping panels, I think. We bought them in like a camping outdoor spot. And I think the pool robots are going to have something to do. Anyway, that's an aside. So we got panels here. So this goes in here. And this also means that I can now answer a question that many people wanted to know. And that is Is the Lego room all right? Yes. Yes, the Lego room is just fine. But that goes over here. Let's put some lights on for you, because we have lights now. Not lights in the cabinets just yet, because I didn't. But that comes from over there, goes through here, and over here we have the Bluetti 300. Look at that. And that is charged by solar right there. I'll press that button. You can see I have 46% left. We're getting 11 watts now. I mean, that's not gonna, I don't know how that's worked, but this says 370 or 40 something watts that it's using. But this is then plugged into the UPS, which is here. And that says it's using 100 or 200 watts. I'm not sure how that works. So if you know why there's that discrepancy, let me know. There's nothing else plugged in than that. And then everything in here is plugged into the UPS. So the Bluetti, the solar's powering the Bluetti is powering the UPS, and the UPS is powering this. Which means I now have Dream Machine SE. I've disconnected the AI key to save power. I think I don't need it right now. But it would run if I just plugged that in there. And I've got a switch, 24-volt switch. And in here is a whole bunch of stuff hooked up. So let me show you what is actually working right now. And I put, of course, a hard drive in here to run Protect, because, well, the NVR and everything else that had to do with Protect was in the office, and it's kind of crispy. So let me just show you the bits that are now working. There's the Lego room access point. This is the U7 XGS. There's the bedroom access point there. That's the U7 Pro XG? Oh, I can't remember exactly. It's the flat one, that new, the new design thing. Yeah. U6 Enterprise in the kitchen. That's the one we use the most. That's up and running. Up there is a U6 Pro, which has been super stable. So that's still running as well. Down here behind the TV is a U7 Pro wall. Hidden away. I do like these because they're sort of bit ninja. You can hide them away. So that's now online. This one is the U6 Pro, which is at the other end of the house completely. So that now is also up and running. I've got cameras. Oh, G6 Bullet. That's there. Which again, burnt fields, burnt paddocks. I don't understand how this worked. But over here on the other side of the house is the G6 Pro Dome. There, that's running. And then over here at the carport, we're going to get to the generator now, so it's a bit loud. But behind me here on the carport, there, it's the G6 Pro Bullet as well. But wait, there's more. Inside the carport, the G6 Dome is up and running. And this is the AI turret sitting here, so that I really wanted that because it sort of gives a different view over this side of the I guess driveway. Yeah, we just want to make sure we can see if anyone drives up the driveway. Right there, coming down. And then the trusty G5 Pro with the enhancer sitting here, doing well. And then there's one last thing, which is around the corner on the house, up here on the pole. Well, let me just zoom in. That bottom one is the Gigabeam. Its partner has died. The other one is the Building Bridge XG. That other half of that is also gone. But above it, there, oh, here's my finger, right there, is the U7 Outdoor. And that seems to work. The pole's gone pretty wonky. I must have been on the wind because that's really bad now, I just realized. But we have an outdoor access point. There is an outdoor access point. Oh, actually, there's one more. I forgot. Hang on. On the carport here is the access point I've had the longest. Right there. That is the AC Mesh Pro. I've had that, I don't know, 3 years maybe, 4 years? I'm not sure. A long time. And it's incredibly stable. I've never changed it because so many things connect from so far away to it, even though it's just Wi-Fi 4. But yet that works. It works as well. One of the slight issues that I have is that we can only power this right now from DC, which is this XT60 plug here. And it's really late now, so there's no sun. Oh, to get 9 watts from 600 watts of solar panels. But anyway, so we don't power it with that. So this is going to run out, I'd say. We tried connecting the DC thing here, power, but it seems like this can't charge from a generator. The power is just too unstable or whatever it's called. So I might need a thing that cleans the power somehow. So if you've got some good ideas, put them in the comments. So that's sort of one of the issues that we had today, but we'll work through it. Another slight challenge is that I don't have any tools, like literally. Well, I do. I have some screwdrivers and things like that we had in the house, but all of my specialized unified tools that come with the different devices, I don't have. They're all burnt. So I can't get into that camera. And initially that was an issue. I couldn't move the cameras, even though it said they were there and I could move into a new, protect device like the UDM SE, it just wouldn't do it. So I managed to reset some of them, like the bullet cameras you can sort of take apart and reset with a pin and stuff. Got those in. And then suddenly I could adopt those as well. And the AI turret was actually the hardest one, but we managed to finagle a way to get the screws out. But yeah, kind of interesting having to do all this with no tools, pretty much, at all. A screwdriver and a hammer. But yeah, even though I have a good collection of hammers, they're not the most sophisticated tools. So, but we managed. All the cameras that survived are now in Protect. So we got a lot of stuff done today. It feels like a victory, to be honest, and it's those little things that makes me keep going. That and all of your support, all the comments. As you can see, the gate sort of escaped. I think it's all right. This is the gate kit. So we got the intercom here. We got the AI LPR. There's actually light in this as well. And well, I think it's all intact. I think the wiring just works just fine, but of course I can't get power to it. Like that's all crispy. But well, eventually we'll reinstate it, get it back to running. That's the plan. And again, if you still want to support, if you want to share the link, the GoFundMe is still active. It is going to help a ton of people in my community, neighbors, CFAs, all sorts. We just want to make sure we can help whoever needs it, because I've built up this channel. You're all amazing, and all of your support, even if you're in Iceland or Ecuador or Mexico or Zimbabwe, all places where you've dialed in for, I know, it doesn't matter. You are making a difference, and everybody here is incredibly grateful, and it just gives us a lift. Any kind of support, comments, whatever you decide to do, it's really appreciated. So I'm in a better mood today. It's not any secret that it goes up and down. There's a lot of stuff to do, incredible amount of stuff. But we do one thing at a time. We've got cameras going today. Is it perfect? No. We're probably going to run out of power on that Blue Eddy at some point because there's not enough solar. But we got a generator. We have power when we come here. We can start doing things. It's the little things that make a difference when there's this much to do. So thank you all for watching. I will try and keep these updates coming as we visit the farm, as we are up here, as we do stuff. But again, comments, please. Any kind of positive comments are always welcome. And love you all. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.